Well, a fine good evening, everyone. This is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. I'm in Cornwall, Vermont tonight, and this is the Cornwall Congregational Church. Built in 1803, we can see right there. And let me just go ahead and zoom in. Looks like beautiful stained glass. Anyway, I am, there's my baby. And we can see there's a cemetery. I'm guessing, since it's right next door, that it's the Congregational Church's cemetery. But anyway, we're going to walk it. I don't really have anything to say about this, except that, well, we can see. Oh, I wish you could smell this out here. The wind is very brisk, but I can smell the smell of dirt and grass. You know that smell? I love that smell. Anyway, spring. It's April in Vermont. Look at that. Beautiful. That's not broken up there. That's decorative. It's a decorative element. Anyway, so I just wanted to start with this gorgeous church. Looks like usual goodness. Like a Greek revival and federal style meshed together. We have the beautiful pediment at the top. We have the pilasters. Those are columns built into the wall. There are 4 in the front. It's not a side light here. It's set over the top of the doors. As far as I know, though, this building is not on the National Register. I don't know if I've said that or not. There's a parsonage down the street from here, for this church, that is actually on the National Register. I'm hoping to find that. But first, I'm going to mosey through a cemetery, because God knows I love that. All right, so I'm going to cross the street and then start up again. Hang on. And we can see from the sign right here, First Congregational Church of Cornwall. All right. Let's take a walk. Looks like one could drive in here. I'm not going to, since I parked right out front. Please, no glass, no solar lighting, no artificial flowers. Thank you. That's what this sign right here says. We'll see. I do see American flags. I'm guessing veterans. But it could be others, not just veterans. Here's the side of the church. Doesn't appear the church has stained glass windows, though. And there's a... See how that has decorative elements? It's not broken. And more pilasters. All right, let's walk over here. I wonder if Thomas Slade is buried here. He was 17th governor of Vermont, and I had pointed out these state historic markers in another video. Perhaps you watched it. Revolutionary War veteran. Wow. That is amazing. Wow. So who was this? Kind of reminds me of a portrait, doesn't it? With the oval right there. Don't you expect to see a photograph there? I know I do. Last name looks like Abbott. But I can't read any of that. Oh, 1818. He died in 1818. October 8th, 1818. Age 78 years. Wow. I do post my pictures to Google Maps, by the way. Not under Traveling for History, under PA. If you decide to walk this ground, it is very uneven. I'm not going to walk all of it. I don't have time, but I can walk some of it. Another Revolutionary War veteran. Wow. There was a fort sort of near here during the Revolutionary War, across from Ticonderoga, Fort Ticonderoga. So, pretty interesting. What's going on back here? I see a lot of wood back here. So, let's just take a look, see, since I'm here and we can. Ooh. Broken headstone. It fell over. Excuse me. And we can see it broke when it fell. But we see a lot of oh, looks like there's going to be a fence. Yeah, fence post down here. Good. All right. More Revolutionary War veterans. Yes. As for the fort that was near here, I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it. It's no longer standing, though. I would happily go and film there if it were, but it's not. Wow, we should not be able to see any of that underside. That's not a good sign. But it is interesting to see how they try to put this in the ground to make it stay. I'm fascinated by this stuff. I have videos on this in different cemeteries. Oh, here's the rubble of a headstone. Oh my gosh, do you see that? Of course you do. Wow. Let's take a closer walk. Okay. Wow. This is completely unreadable. No one should have a headstone that's completely unreadable. It's the only thing we leave behind. Look at these folks back here. Last name is, I don't know, was that Ingraham? What do you think that says? Lashaham? Admittedly, I'm frustrated when I can't read these headstones, but it happens. Another Revolutionary War soldier, veteran. Interesting tree bits over there. Look at the size of that thing. Wow. You likely know that I like trees. I'm fascinated by them too, but don't really know squat about them. I really couldn't tell you which tree is which overall. Let's see a bench. Let's go check out the bench. Very low to the ground. I mean, these trees here, the roots from those trees may be causing some of these to tip. Very decorative. Does it give us a name on the side? I doubt it, but let's take a look-see anyway. Yeah, if you come here to walk, be very careful. The ground is very uneven. And granted, it's April in Vermont, and they're calling for 1 to 3 inches of snow overnight, and that's 2.5 to 7.5 centimeters ish. A little more than those numbers I just quoted you, because it's actually 2.54 centimeters. That equals 1 inch. Equal 1 inch. I only multiply by 2.5 because that's easiest. Well, here we go. You know, it's so interesting. I had never seen this sort of braided, well, this is braided rope. This is different, but same idea as that cemetery, in Highgate Falls, the St. John Episcopal Church Cemetery. That's what it was. Ooh, and there's more of that tree back there. But this one's readable. Edwin S. Stoll, Lieutenant Colonel of 9th Vermont Regiment, died September 11, 1880, age 51 years. Kind of young to me. Look at the size of this tree stump. You could have a picnic on here. And another headstone that has definitely fallen over. Reverend Leslie Ernest Sunderman, D.O., Doctor of, D.D., Doctor of Divinity, 1882-1939, may light perpetual shine upon him. Israel D. Frost died October 1875, age 94 years and 5 months. Elizabeth Lewis, wife of Israel D. Frost, died August 1, 1874, aged 74 years. Wow. Wow. My best guess is this cemetery is closed to new burials. But maybe not. Maybe this back area before the trees, people could. I mean, the church is still open for, I almost said for business. For congregants. For business indeed. Although some churches certainly seem more like a business. Don't they to you? They do to me, anyway. Alright. I just want to look at another couple of monuments over here. And I'm going to call it done for this particular cemetery. Well, let me do a couple more as I head back out. There's an interesting tree. What's left of it. Now see, back farther, I thought this decorative element up here was an eagle. But it's an urn, a draped urn. Let's see. Lane is the name on this. We have Eliza, wife of C.D. Lane, and Emma, daughter of C.D. and Eliza. Let's see, how old was she? She was 27. Well, still quite young. And then in the front here we have Charles D. Lane, 1822 to 1900. Harriet Brainerd, wife of Charles D. Lane, 1821-1907. So she outlived him. And Eliza died in 1855. aged 30 years. Wow. 11 months. So almost 31. Wow. Who else is immortalized here? No one on the back. And here we go. Jane A., wife of Charles D. Lane, died 1848, aged 21 years and 6 months. Harriet Lane, daughter of, the two of them died 1847, aged 9 years, 6 months. I think that's what that says. And you come over here a little bit so you get the full. It's still not full. I need my wide angle lens. Unfortunately, the app I use for the timestamp and date and my channel's name does not allow me to use my camera's wide angle. That's frustrating. Though I do like the timestamp and my name on here. All right, there were a couple more I wanted to look at over here, and a lot of obelisks. There are always a lot of obelisks in these older cemeteries. Short ones, tall ones, and that is likely because it's the Egyptian sign of eternal life. Interesting how that dovetails so nicely with Christianity, isn't it? Look at that. You wouldn't want to step in that hole. That would be a snapped ankle. So if you were walking this in the winter time, whew, that would hurt. I mean, I have walked cemeteries in the wintertime on snow, and I have stepped into holes, which scared me. Huh. All right, so what does it say? In honor of service, the War of 1812, Daniel Sanford, NS USD 1812. I don't know what those letters stand for. I'm thinking US is United States. I don't know. If anyone else knows, though, please let me know in the comments below. I'll have to look him up when I get home. What's it say on his headstone, though? Daniel Sanford died October 26, 1876, aged 90 years. Dorothy, I wonder if that's short for Dorothy Peck, wife of Daniel Sanford, died March 27, 1873, aged 82 years. I wonder if it says anything on the back side. You always want to look at the back of a headstone. You never know what they're going to have written on there. Nothing. Nothing on this one. But, interesting nonetheless. Look at this itty bitty obelisk. I've seen itty bitty obelisks before, but it's always I always want to say that it's cute. And I don't think that would be what the person was going for. Let's see. Well, this is a child. 6 years, 10 months, and 4 days. Eternal life. And then over here, Truman B. Holly, died January 24, 1863, age 59 years. Julia Etz Holly, July 7, 1847, April 9, 1894 or 91. And then down below, Edward E. Holly, 1839, 1920. Wow. And if you've been watching my videos, you've heard me say how much I like the tops of this type of grave monument. Wow. This is huge. Huge and wide and wow. Wow. And almost unreadable. It's the Holly family. Stephen Holly, 1835, died at 79 years old. I don't know what the other side says. Is this another Revolutionary War person? Yes. Wind is a bit brisk today at different intervals. I don't see where the other one was I wanted to go look at. Oh, now I do. Alright. Let's look at one more monument, and I'm going to call it a day in this cemetery. But certainly it's on Vermont Route 30 in Cornwall, Vermont, right next to the First Congregational Church of Cornwall. So easy enough to come and take a look-see at. And pay your last respects. Or can pay your respects, actually. I know I like to do just that. Oh, no. I was led astray. Where is it? That's not it. Oh, I see some repaired headstones, even cleaned ones over here. Now, in other cemeteries, those are iron because they're rusty. Well, let's go take a look-see. Close up. Apologize for the sniffling. I had a cold, and my nose is still sort of running. So what kind of metal is this? It looks a bit like aluminum, but I don't think aluminum would be strong enough. Oh, you know, I think it is aluminum. Huh. But look how clean those headstones are. I was supposed to be going to repair them. It's nice to clean them too. Levi G. Warner died June 1, 1857, age of 28. And last name is Minor. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know what that first name is. Let's see if it's better to the viewfinder. Nope, it is not. Yeah, I can't make that out at all. That is a blooming shame. Ooh, underside of this one too. You know, first of all, you don't want to be anywhere near a grave monument when it's going to fall, because this will crush something. It's definitely going to crush this and probably that one next to it. Should it fall forward, and it looks like it definitely could. So, just be mindful of where you are in relation to tipping headstones. I filmed one at Lakeview Cemetery in Burlington that had the obelisk had fallen to the ground. If anything had been under that, wow, I mean, broken leg, broken back. I mean, you're not going to catch it. Don't do that. Don't do anything heroic. Just don't do it. All right. Well, this is Patricia, and I am traveling for history. If you're enjoying my content, if you're watching this video, I'm guessing you're enjoying this content, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate that. You can follow me on social media, on Facebook and Instagram. I am Traveling for History, 1L of course, same as the channel. And on Twitter, I am Traveling for HI1, that's the numeral 1. So I'm on every day. I upload every day. And so please, reach out, let's chat. YouTube comments, Facebook comments, you know, anywhere I am, I respond. All right, so thanks so much for watching today. Appreciate it. Till I see you again, you have a great day. Thanks so much for watching.